Hello squad, and welcome to another day of Vlogtober. So it is right about lunchtime now. I am making some ramen noodles and some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches so the kids can just decide what they want, if anything. Our plans totally changed for today. We were supposed to have a play date at church. We do that every Monday now. That's something that we've started and we really enjoy it, and we kind of do things on church campus, and then we also go off and do other outings. And this morning Abram was complaining of his stomach hurting, and I thought, okay, well, we had a Facebook Marketplace pickup to go get, and I will tell you about that later on in the day. I plan on spending a lot of the day centered around that. I said, well, okay, we'll take a trash can and do the best we can. I took my mom's van to pick up the item because it was pretty large and I didn't know if it would fit in my car. So I forgot to take the trash can in case Abram got sick. On the way there, we kind of had a scare and he thought he was gonna get sick. I scrounged around and thankfully found this kitchen trash bag in my mom's car. But it was a false alarm, but I went ahead and got him set up anyway, and we went on about our trip to go pick up the Marketplace find. And he actually fell asleep on the way there. So I thought, okay, we'll see how this goes. And then we were supposed to go from there to an appointment. Both kids had a dermatology appointment. And I said, do you think that you're okay? Do you think we can go? He said, I think so. I said, well, we'll start heading in that general direction. Mind you, none of these places are close to our house. We're like 45 minutes away at one point to go get the find. And then we had to go like 30 minutes in a different direction to go to dermatology and then come home. And then we were supposed to come home and eat and go to play group. So it was gonna be a busy day. Anyway, long story short, he got sick. Thankfully, we had the bag. He didn't really make a big mess. And that's been probably 2 hours ago now. So he's been snacking. He's been hungry. It's kind of that thing where he felt awful and then he got sick and then now he wants to eat. So I'm trying to be really, cautious and tell him to not get too crazy. But anyway, so obviously we're not going to play date, which I had those pillows that I had bought for my sister yard sailing this past weekend, and I had them all bagged up ready to take to her. And then we were gonna have pumpkin washing for the little kids to do, and I had all the pumpkins. And so now she's gotta get more pumpkins, so it is what it is. And he was really upset about not getting to go. My prayer is that whatever it is passes quickly and that it doesn't pass through all of us. There's quite a few things I'm looking forward to doing this week, especially this weekend, and I really don't want to miss out on them. Whatever happens, happens. It won't be the end of the world, but there's some things coming up that we've really been looking forward to. So I am gonna go in here and put some makeup on, and I'm going to fix lunch. And we'll have lunch, and then I'm probably gonna spend some of the afternoon checking a couple of things off, and then just hanging out with the kids here too. Abram seems to be fine, feeling fine right now anyway. I'm gonna bring the Marketplace find in this afternoon. I'll tell you about that. I have a huge ironing pile and I have a huge spot treating pile that have just been neglected for far too long. So I've got to get to both of those things. Good job. are napping now. I just got done with the ironing pile, so it feels good to have that out of the way. I'm tackling the spot treat pile now because it's gotten way out of hand. One of the things that I'm doing today is there are a few of my shirts that just sort of retain odor under the arms. It's not gross, it happens to everybody, or at least it happens to a lot of people that I know. I've mentioned the Puracy spray before, and this is great for oil stains and grease stains. That's why I mentioned it. But it also is great for odor under the arms. That's one of the things that is listed under this section where it says works great on. You know, it says all of these different things. I have found that for regular stains, sometimes it doesn't get everything out. So sometimes I will use an OxyClean, or I will use my Fells Naphtha bar or something else. It does get out a lot of stains, but I have found that the main thing that this is best for is like grease and oil, and then underarm, because it really just neutralizes odors. So if you have anything that has an odor problem, I would recommend this also. So I'm going to do that, and then all of the kids just generic stains also. So it is after nap time now. Well, after nap time for Andy. Abram is still asleep. It is just before 5, and I think I will probably wake him up soon if he doesn't get up on his own, but he probably does need the rest. I don't know if it's been a fluke. It's too soon to call it, but that was the only time that he got sick, was this morning, and then the rest of the day he's been playing with Andy and aggravating her like normal, so I don't know, we'll see. But like I said, it is just before 5, and so I am going to heat up supper. We are actually going to be having leftovers tonight. I made Swedish meatballs on Friday, and we had some company over, and I doubled the recipe on purpose so that we would have leftovers. So we have leftovers of the meatballs, but I think it could use some more gravy. The gravy, all it is beef broth and cream cheese, so it's super easy. So I think I'm gonna make some more of that. And then my sister said she actually adds a little bit of cornstarch to a small amount of it and then stirs it back in to thicken it up. So I might do that part, but anyway, we've got that. We've got some egg noodles left over. We've got some green beans. And then we have 2 desserts. I had made some black bean brownies. Yes, they're made with black beans, canned black beans. They don't have any flour in them. I will link that recipe and the Swedish meatballs below. And then our company brought chocolate chip cookies, so we have those left over as well. I'm gonna try to have Abram eat more bland foods for supper, just in case. The spot treating I got finished, and it is just sitting right now, so everything can kind of soak in and absorb. Probably after it's sat a few hours, like maybe after supper, I will put that laundry in the wash. So Brandon actually just got home from work, so I am going to start on supper, get Andy going with some Play-Doh, and then after supper we will probably start working a little bit on that Facebook Marketplace find.
You all have been scaring me and say, okay, heal right now, Meg. I'm waiting on you.
I ended up deciding to borrow these bins from Andy's closet. I decided that they would be better used in our new Facebook Marketplace find. We did not get finished with this project, but we are in the process, and I will share when it is all done. Thank you guys so much for watching this Vlogtober video, and I will see you in the next one.